van?
The front.
The front? How's it going to turn around?
Or reverses.
Really?
The general emergency alarm consists of 7 short blasts followed by 1 long blast on the ship's alarm bells and indicates that you need to go to your muster station.
September 1st, 1989.
What the
Dear
hell?
Diary.
This is Heather's.
Dream on ivy-covered walls and smoky French cafes.
My name's Wesley Dunlop and I have the privilege of being your captain for our cruise to beautiful Norway, and it really is my pleasure to welcome you all on board Iona. I also thought now would be a good time to briefly talk you through the plan for our departure, our routing up to Stavanger, and of course the all-important weather. So I'll leave you now to relax and enjoy all that beautiful Iona has to offer, whilst in the very safe hands of our fabulous crew. I'll speak to you again tomorrow evening to give you an update on our progress, but for now I thank you for your attention and I wish you all a very good evening.
Oh, he didn't say Betty buys again. That's disappointing. So that's the bridge up there. This is really wrong. That's not the cabins. To say, yeah, but I didn't.
Distance of 235 nautical miles at an average speed of 21 knots. Our new position at present is 52 degrees 44.5 minutes north, 002 degrees 22.7 minutes east. Through the night we have made steady progress to our first port of call, Stavanger, transiting the English Channel and the Dover Straits. The English Channel and its surrounding waters are some of the busiest waterways in the world, with an estimated 400 ships a day transiting the Dover Straits alone. There is an abundance of infrastructure here too, ranging from oil and gas platforms and to wind turbines that you might have spotted through the fog this morning. The weather at present is sunny with some low haze and some high altitude cirrus clouds. The wind is from the east at a speed of 19 knots. And the outside air temperature 21 degrees Celsius. On behalf of Iona's deck officers and navigational bridge team, I hope you have a wonderful day at sea.
Deck 10. Going down.
Are you going down?
Yeah. Doors closing.
Race to the top 16.
Promenade deck 8. Going down. Doors closing.
She's gone down.
Deck 4. Going up.
Come on, this room. Do you want to get in this one? We'll get the next one. We'll get the next one.
Doors closing. Deck 5. Going up.
Everybody get it? Which one do we want? 16.
16.
Doors closing.
There you go.
Oh, there's no 13.
Gala deck 6. Going up. Doors closing. Doors opening.
Excuse me.
Parade deck 7.
Get up one more.
Going up.
Sorry.
Please?
Yeah.
Who's got the buttons? Who's on the buttons? Where are we doing?
Press deck. Yeah. Lovely.
Doors closing.
I don't think she's going to get the lift again.
Doors opening. Promenade deck 8. Going up. Doors opening. Deck 10.
16. Gary.
Going up. Doors closing.
Can I get out?
Window deck.
Yeah, we're all done.
Oh, right, oh, sorry. Jesus, I'm not doing that again. Yeah, this is what we'll be coming out wearing. We're on board spending. Oh yes, matching hoodies.
To give you my little update on our progress so far, the weather, and also the plan for our arrival into Stavanger tomorrow. Our present course is 012 degrees, just a touch to the east of due north, and we're making a speed of 19.5 knots. We will continue on mostly north-northeasterly headings for the rest of today and into the wee small hours of tomorrow morning, as we transit through the North Sea towards the Norwegian coast, where my plan is then to collect our Stavanger pilot at 7:45 tomorrow morning, and we'll then travel the 15 nautical miles or so through the approaches, and on reaching the narrow confines of the inner harbour, we shall pirouette gracefully through 180 degrees, and move astern onto our berth right in the heart of the city, where I aim to be safely alongside Adelfast for 9:45. Weather-wise, it's partly cloudy with a haze around. The wind is from the east now at a force 4, occasionally force 5, and the sea state is mostly smooth to slight. Looking ahead to the weather in Stavanger tomorrow, sadly the forecasters are predicting a mostly overcast day with some showers, a strong southerly wind, and temperatures reaching a high of 17 degrees Celsius, that's 63 in old money. And apparently the residents' committee are not overly keen on being disturbed by my dulcet tones. How rude, but there you go. Now, with all this in mind, and with so much to celebrate, I have arranged for you to enjoy a drink using a voucher which has been delivered to your cabin. This voucher can be exchanged at any of the bars on board, and in doing so, please raise that glass high, and whatever evening and celebrate in style.
Always late. Let's go.
The which way? Not having all the white houses.
That's what I mean, walking to the clock tower. There we go.
Jag kom från Frälsningsarmén och vi har ett sånt TV-projekt.
Oh, it's we're in English. Sorry.
You're English?
Yes.
Okay.
We always end up joining a tour. Are we in a tour? Yeah.
Stavanger. So up on the bridge we are just putting the finishing touches to our departure checks. Our harbour pilots are on board and very shortly we shall be giving the order to cast off as we make for our next port of call, Oldham. The departure manoeuvre for this afternoon is something of an interesting one that has affectionately become known amongst the bridge team as the Stavanger Shuffle. Basically, we shall manoeuvre Iona on the sideways off our quay and then ahead before lining up with the narrow gap between the mainland to port and the small island to starboard. And as soon as the shuffle is completed and we are middle to middle, we'll be increasing speed as we get on our merry way. Now, just to stress again, the views that we will be greeted with in the morning, subject to fog, really are breathtaking, so I would wholeheartedly recommend being up nice and early to enjoy them. However, if you don't fancy too early a start, please don't worry, as we will still be able to enjoy them again as we set out tomorrow evening. So with that, I shall leave you now to enjoy our sail away from Stavanger, along with the rest of your evening on board Iona. I'd like to thank you for your attention, and I wish you all a very good afternoon.
As for the weather today, well, a proper Norwegian smorgasbord. There's one of everything on the forecast, really. Unfortunately, it is raining at the moment, and there are these low-lying clouds. The forecast is for some sunny spells throughout the day, but also a chance of showers throughout as well. So, a day of all seasons. A little bit chillier than yesterday as well. So the outside air temperature at present is 8 degrees Celsius. And we expect a high of around about 11, 12 degrees, so not too much warmer than this, and certainly chillier than yesterday. So a day for a good raincoat for sure. It's very shortly thereafter we'll be slipping our lines and beginning our spectacular sail out down North Fjord. And on the subject of that, I do advise you that you head up to the open decks on the starboard side just before our sailing, as the locals here usually play some sail away music. Do a little sail away for us, which is pretty impressive and well worth turning up for. Whatever you choose to do here, have a most enjoyable stay in Oldham.
For exercise, crew alert, crew alert, crew alert. All crew proceed to their emergency duty stations. The incident is a suspected fire for exercise purposes only and is located on Deck 5, Zone 0, near the paint store.
A paint store?
In Norwegian language, they don't have word village or town specifically. They use word stad, and if we translate it to English, it literally means place. So all over the western part of Norway, they have these places all around the western part. Let me give you some more information about our today's tour. We are going to visit Brigsdal Glacier, which is a part of Justedal Glacier, which represents the biggest glacier on the European mainland. With population of 500 inhabitants, but it increases to 1500 on the summer season. Olden is a popular tourist destination not only because of the glacier, but also because of its lovely and harmonic landscape. And today we get to see only an arm of the huge Justedal Glacier, which is 100 kilometers long, 25 kilometers wide, and it covers the area of 487 square kilometers. Also have a blooming wildlife. There are plenty of reindeers, different types of birds, white-tailed eagles and golden eagles. There are foxes and hedgehogs, and on a rare occasion people can even see seals, sea lions, that are brought into a fjord by a stream. Unfortunately, local farmers, they don't really appreciate, because farmers are often fishermen too, so they don't really appreciate when the seals roaming around and eating their fish. That's why they hunt them down in a hunting season. You can see some sheep on the hill, and this is our Christmas dinner.
Hey, look what we're doing with the green thing. Come on, the edge. Oh my goodness. Why has everyone got the green and we've not? I know. I don't know.
No what? Yeah, I think that was a bad shout.
I know. Should we slowly? I don't know, my feet are on it. Hold on, I'll arrange it for us, everyone, don't worry. Here we go, everyone, here we go. That's it. Yeah, it's very wet. Lead by everyone. Just got a feeling it might be it.
Touch the water. Touch it. Oh. That's nice. Did you take your back? Oh, maybe we're not on the path. Oh. Oh, look at the speed.
We gotta get TV.
Kind of wet. Oh no, it's quite wet.
I think it's raining as well.
She's found Christmas. Oh.
I think we should.
Oh, we'll have to get one of them.
Yeah.
You might have noticed that red is a very popular color of the houses and buildings here in Norway. There are plenty of ideas why it is so, but one of them is that before Norway became a wealthy country, Norwegians wanted to build their houses from the bricks, but at that time they could not afford it. They decided to paint their houses in a red color so that from the distance it looks like good quality brick house. At that time it was also the cheapest paint, made from fish and ochre, and until now it remains a tradition. Here we are passing by the place on our left hand side where the big avalanche comes down during the winter, and that's why there is a tunnel inside of this hill which is used for the transport move in both directions during winter.
In the stunningly beautiful port of Oldham. So up on the bridge we are just completing the last bits and bobs on our departure checks. Our chief engineer and his team are firing up the main engines, and very shortly we shall be preparing to depart the berth and make for our next port of call, Ollerton. For departure today we will be manoeuvring Iona bodily sideways away from the quay, utilising our azipods and bow thrusters into the middle of the fjord before increasing speed as we depart the harbour limits. Now I should also mention that during all our previous calls to Oldham, when departing the berth, just as we start letting go our lines, the locals in the cafe at the stern of the ship will come out to wave us off in style, whilst blasting out some tunes, including of course Rod Stewart's nautical classic, We Are Sailing. It really is great fun, so please do grab a brolly and a pack-a-mac and make your way to the starboard side open decks, and keep your eyes and indeed ears peeled for that.
I've been here for 10 hours singing tunes to the cafe.
I do hope you all had a wonderful day here in the charming city and port of Ålesund. So up on the bridge we are just dotting the I's and crossing the T's on our departure checks, and in the next 15 minutes or so we shall be preparing to let go and make for our next port of call, Haugesund. As to the weather en route for tonight, well, that's looking good, and I'm happy to report far less lumpy bumpy than last night. At present, the forecasts are showing light following winds out of the north at a force 3 and mostly slight seas. Now, just to also make you aware that there is the potential, and I stress potential, for us to see the northern lights this evening. The aurora forecast for tonight is quite high, and so if the officers on the bridge do happen to view them, we will make an announcement in all guest areas except cabins. I look forward to speaking to you again tomorrow afternoon, just prior to our departure, but for now I thank you for your attention, and I wish you all a very good evening. We shall be giving the order to cast off as we make for our home port of Southampton. And having let go our hairy bits of string, we will be manoeuvring Iona on the side rays of the quay, so we can line up middle to middle with the narrow gap between the islands up ahead, and then we'll be increasing speed as we make our way back out through the harbour entrance and to open sea once more. And having previously completed the Stavanger Shuffle on Monday, I've decided to name this manoeuvre the Haugesund Hustle, and I'm positively cock-a-doodle at being able to do the hustle. So with that, I shall say toodaloo and leave you to enjoy our sail away from Haugesund as we bid a fond farewell to beautiful Norway, along with the rest of your evening on board Iona. I look forward to speaking to you again at 6 p.m. tomorrow to give you a little update on our progress. But for now, I thank you for your attention, and I wish you all a very good afternoon.
Are the people there?
poster.
Oh, it's nice. What did you say? nice in the sun, you say? I don't think so. Am I having a good hair day? Am I? Can't wait to brush this hair later. Wow. It's a little windy. Not too much.
So please do adjust your clocks and watches before retiring to the land of Nod this evening. So finally, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you all for choosing to cruise with us on board Iona, and I do sincerely hope you've enjoyed our cruise to Norway and these breathtaking fjords. And for the final time this cruise, I'd like to thank you for your attention, and I wish you all a very good evening.